If you've got a goal of growing an audience, impacting the world, and working towards your best creative life, pay close attention because I'm going to be going over the 5 biggest mistakes that might be preventing that from ever happening. Oh, and I'll be giving some tips on how to avoid them. This first mistake is genuinely painful for me to talk about because so many people could become big creators if they didn't do this. But the most common mistake creators make is they quit too early. It's a tale as old as time. New creators will make 5 videos, 10 videos, maybe even 50 videos, not really gain much traction, decide it's a waste of time, and move on. Oftentimes, if they'd held on just a little bit longer, things could have changed dramatically. Personally, it took me 54 videos in over a year to reach 100 subscribers. I had all the reason in the world to give up. It didn't look like I had a lot of potential, but it definitely wasn't a waste of time because by making 54 videos, I got more comfortable on camera, I became a better editor, I learned how to make thumbnails. Basically, I mastered the fundamentals of becoming a creator. And on year 2, I 10x'd that number, and now I'm closing in on 20,000 subscribers, which is insane. Your first 50 videos are gonna be your worst 50 videos. So think of them as educational. As long as you're learning and progressing, eventually you're gonna gain traction and you're gonna start to take off on YouTube. But you might be thinking, the algorithm doesn't like my channel. YouTube doesn't care about small creators. I'm not lucky enough to be a YouTuber. I disagree. When you pour everything into a video, it's funny, it's professional, literally perfect, and then you upload and it ranks 10 out of 10, it feels like the school bully just scratched his butt and slapped you across the face. It sucks. It's so easy to blame the algorithm. What's harder though is taking responsibility for your own results. Go into the analytics and see how your viewers reacted. Show it to a friend or family member and get their opinion. Learn everything you can from that video, why it performed so poorly, and then move on. Instead of blaming YouTube, learn from YouTube. Yes, there's an element of luck, but more often than not, there's a reason that you can pinpoint if a video completely tanks. What defines you as a creator isn't one video, it isn't 10 videos, it's the hundreds of videos you make on the platform over the course of years. This next mistake is another extremely common one, something I definitely did over my first 2 years on YouTube, and that's never niching down. If you're doing everything right, or maybe you've even had a few videos do really well, but you're still not gaining traction, odds are you're appealing to one-off viewers instead of building a dedicated audience. A super simple test to see if your channel is niche enough is pull up a video that you believe accurately represents your channel and then compare it to your last 10 uploads. Ask yourself this super simple question. If a new viewer really enjoyed this video, would they click on and watch these other videos? Remember, this person isn't subscribed to you, they don't even know your name, they're not attached to your personality. How likely are they to watch these other videos? Be honest. All of the biggest creators on YouTube have a format or a style or something in common that makes their content extremely bingeable because you know what to expect in each video. You can always expand upon this niche or change it down the road, but if you aren't building a dedicated audience, it's gonna be tough to grow. This is where you need to be careful though, because another mistake I see new creators making is just copying big creators in the same niche. Copying other creators is actually one of the best ways to learn and grow. Watch their videos, figure out what you like about them, and try to replicate it in your own. But you have to make it your own. No one cares about Mr. Beast knockoff 912. Figure out what you can do to be original. That's how all the biggest creators have taken off. You could be funnier, smarter, more relatable or authentic. You could be a better storyteller, editor. Whatever it is, figure out what your strengths are and use them to make your channel unique. Okay, and this last mistake is huge. If you can't figure this out, there's really no point in pursuing YouTube as any sort of business or career. You need a clear goal for your channel. I can vouch for this personally because part of the reason it took me 2 years to reach 1,000 subscribers is I didn't have a goal for my channel. I was just uploading videos entirely for fun. And if you want to do that, that's totally okay. You can never think of it as a business, never try to be strategic, and have a ton of fun with YouTube. But if you want to turn your channel into a business, having a clear vision of the value you want to provide to your audience is the single most important thing you can do. Some good channel goals might be to inspire young adults to live more productive and intentional lives, to create funny and entertaining gaming videos to make people have a better day, to make calculus easy, fun, and inspire students to pursue engineering. Having a clear goal of what you want to accomplish and the impact you want to make on people is going to help you decide what type of content to make. It's going to build out your brand. It's honestly going to push you to create on the days when you aren't feeling it. Your videos will evolve, your goals might change, but if you can keep these things in mind, eventually you're going to get to wherever you want to be. If this video helped you out, I've got loads more videos on video production and content creation, so definitely check those out. And as always, have fun, stay creative, and I'll see you all in the next one.